feed them to Morticia. I feel like that is because then it looks like I'm doing a good deed, and I get Morticia to ride. That means I can go to the capital, accidentally clear out a couple illegal gambling rings, and win.
And win. Ah, yes, it's simple.
I do want to point out, be a bit careful. Morticia isn't actually invincible, and if there's like 50 or so people there with weapons, she might not fare too well.
Oh no, you are 100% correct, but I've thought about this.
Not gonna lie though, Brib seems like he's won D&D.
I don't know how.
Look. I don't know how it is, but like Bird, Raw, you keep creating these situations, no matter what character you play.
It just kind of happened.
D&D, be smarter than the DM.
Well, here's the thing, right?
That's not hard to do.
Like, I understand the worry about, like, if there's 50 people, they're gonna do something, but I can just freebird Morticia. And I don't think that any of them are catching up to that.
Not with a charging attack to plow straight through them, I don't think, no.
I don't think they're gonna survive. That's step number one. They need to survive Morticia having haste.
Oh no,
They're gonna rethink doing that again.
You go to the capital. You go to the capital and you ask, like, so you try to figure out where the gambling den is, and they tell you, oh yeah, it's on that large freight just off in the harbor. And then it's like, oh no, Morticia can't swim.
You'll just eat it. It's still right there on the shore.
Morticia will just eat it. Simple, I see.
No, I mean, like, they weigh anchor just off the coast.
Oh, then heat metal on everything that has any fabric on it. And I know that because it's a ship has fabric on it. So that ship will be going up in flames.
Stares at this. Was going give quick death now.
Don't give quick death.
Because now they're isolated in the water and a fire has started.
That is so.
You went from Morticia being your problem to me, and I don't know which one's worse.
I don't know. Oh god, that's the issue. I don't either.
I'm not a menace. You're a menace, maybe.
Okay, where were we? Okay, so in the sorry, I just thought of this. I've been playing a lot of Night Raid, and god damn it, that is honestly what Wild Result feels like. A fucking pile driver.
What thing? On your left arm. I mean...
The pile bunker.
Oh, my new watch? Oh, yeah, I got it in the capital. It looks really shiny, doesn't it?
It tells the time phenomenally.
Alright. So, when we left off, the party was making plans to, after Mary, Brib, Giuseppe, and Bonnie, had begun making plans to travel to the capital and make their way to the neighboring country of Franca, in order to either get a significant discount or pay off in full the part of the renovations that the party is planning on doing to the tavern.
There's the lightning warning. Sorry, there's a
as
thunder warning.
Mary
outside my room.
has been able to convince Brib, the financial bird, to allow for a lot of add-ons to be added to the
It only took like how many mithril pucks?
I think you currently have like 10.
It's definitely not a small amount of mithril. That's for sure.
No, definitely not.
It stopped turning into a small amount of mithril after like the third puck. Go puck yourself, I guess.
I mean, these are like hockey pucks. If you melt that down, you could probably get a pretty decent sized item.
Mm-hmm. At least one puck is equal to at least like. No, 2 pucks is at least a dagger. I feel.
No, I think it's closer to the other way around.
2 daggers is equal to 1 puck.
Let me you just quickly Google hockey puck in hand to make sure we're both thinking about the same thing here.
It's very important. Walking
Okay.
into a fucking
So this is a
restaurant.
hand holding a hockey puck.
Mhm.
Oh, here's a slightly better image for scale.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can easily you're definitely getting 2 or more daggers out of that.
Mm-hmm. Half a puck can be into a dagger. Yeah. All right. So essentially, each puck that I have is equivalent to its own mithril fucking dagger. So I feel like I have money.
Yes, you do.
Something
So
tells me.
Brit feels more comfortable with the whole idea of the tavern getting a bunch of bathrooms and new fixtures.
I mean, depends what kind of dagger you're making.
Mm-hmm.
Still, if it's being made out of mithril, it's gonna be costly.
Well, yeah. But again, like a stiletto doesn't take as much material as, say, a larger dagger.
You know, you said stiletto. I thought heel.
Same. If I'm gonna be completely honest, same.
Oh, could you imagine mithril stilettos for the party?
No.
And yes, I am talking about the heels.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I mean, it just
I
does
mean-
like 1d8 damage to the floor.
Oh no! Regular plastic heels were doing 2d6 damage. It is illegal to settle heels in a government building or museum because they caused billions in the 1920s to these buildings. Billions in damages.
So if we made a mithril, they're definitely causing a lot.
I mean, we got Pyre and her fucking Soul Empire ancient armor high heels with stilettos.
You know, maybe the king
I-
needs
I-
some stilettos.
Okay. So, Brib, I appreciate you getting these boots for the party. But why did you give me the 6-inch heels? I asked for 4 inches.
No 4-inch able. And then my heels are like 12.
Just still.
Damn, Brib's going in platforms.
Yeah, I was just about to say, what does Brim have platform heels now?
Yep.
God, I wish
they're made of
wish
mithril.
Mary was here, or I wish Bonnie
they're-
was here.
They're made of mithril.
Oh, we have no Bonnie this session?
Yes, unfortunately, it was literally last minute. She told me this morning that she has some people coming over that she has to talk to in like forever.
Ah, okay.
It happened.
It happened.
So,
Alright, time to commit a crime.
so the party is. What do you guys prepare for the?
Rib comes strutting into the tavern.
Do you think they could They could paint mithril.
I mean, yeah, they probably can, but why would you want to?
No, you have a point.
Meanwhile, what he brings for Mary, they're still stripper heels, but they're more reasonable. And then there's Mary, because Mary's never worn high heels before. Like, her boots have a heel, yes, but it's not, so she's just like, oh, oh, oh,
Wait, where's Giuseppe's? I need to see Giuseppe's boots. Where is Giuseppe's heels?
Hold on.
You wanted the
I don't know
4-inch,
what kind
but
of
you're getting
shoe
the
Giuseppe
6-inch.
would wear.
Sorry.
Hold on. I think I
Oh no,
found
they're heels. Don't worry, they're still stilettos. Everyone's getting stilettos.
I think I found some for Giuseppe.
No, that doesn't feel like Giuseppe.
No, that does feel a little.
I don't know
too
why.
brother.
This feels more like Giuseppe to me.
I think the only thing that he would do
No,
is modify the
no.
toes so that it's steel toe while he's in the kitchen.
Oh god,
Okay,
that
okay.
does actually work as well. My mom actually did a race in those at one point.
Oh my.
Yeah, my mom used to work at a toy store for adults. And one of the things that they would do as like a weird charity event was race in stripper heels.
Oh my.
She
That's safe speed, I
And
hope.
I taught myself how to run
we
in
have Bonnie's.
stilettos.
I go as Bonnie's. Okay, this is definitely after she's drinking the potion.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's only at that point would anyone in the party ask Bliv to secure them all high heels like this.
Yeah, that's when it'll happen. I do want to let y'all know that I have taught myself how to run in stilettos.
It is achievable. You just
It
need
is.
to know.
I am terrified by the amount of random skills you have, Brib.
Well, so here's what happened, right? When I was a little shit, all right? I was a little shit. Now I'm a big shit, all right? When I was a little shit, I was at a summer camp, and we went to like this outdoor event, whatever, with no parents for a week, and it was supposed to be like a talent show. Each cabin had its own talent show. It was like me and like 4 other guys or 5 other guys. We're like, what are we going to perform at the talent show that would actually be good? And so someone had the bright idea of having all of us dress up as females and doing I don't even remember what song it was.
So you
But
basically went to a talent show in drag.
yeah, I essentially wore drag. And then later on in life, I was explaining that same story to a friend, and they were like, "Can you still wear heels?" And I was like, "I can run in them bitches," and then I could. So no one can stop the Brib. I shall run in high heels if I so damn well please. And it is also why I get so unnaturally angry at horror movies when the person in heels falls. You should have practiced. Can't be busting your ass when running from a fucking Jason or some shit. Anyways. Enough of my stilettos.
Yes, enough of the tales of you and stilettos. Well done.
Oh yeah, that's right. I now have Scorching Ray. Forgot about that.
No, okay, remember, you guys have to spend some time learning the spell from the book.
Well, Scorching Ray was not from the book, if I remember correctly.
Oh. Alright, no, I think you got that from Level Up, maybe.
No, I got that from
Oh, the
if I'm not
violin.
mistaken, the violin.
All right.
I want to see it.
Oh, I'll be right back.
To party members by passing a DC 20 performance roll. I can pass that easy. I hope y'all are ready to just start having advantage randomly.
Random advantage.
Oh, I think
Or
I
as
bet.
I like to call it, surprise tactics.
I think I meant that to be specifically skill checks, if I remember correctly.
I'll double check because how it's written, it just says whatever.
Yeah, I might have forgotten to add that part.
So it is written, so it says.
Well, random advantage it is.
Random advantage.
Because honestly, that works too well for the Brib's chaotic demeanor. I might actually boost the DC though.
All right, what do you want me to put it as?
Let's boost it up to 23.
I can deal with that.
So
It's still really doable for my character.
it's doable, but it's not like insanely difficult. But it's still like difficult enough that won't happen all the time.
I mean, my performance rolls
No,
is a
actually, let's
plus
make it
11.
25. Let's make it 25.
Yeah. Let me just.
I am primarily adjusting this because the Brib.
The Brib is actively getting nerfed.
We can't balance for normal D&D. We have to balance for Brib D&D.
Exactly.
Chaos.
Rib, the personificate, the literal fucking chosen one of the god of chaos, and cheese.
It's just fun. Alright, what am I playing while I wait?
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese! Cheese for everyone!
Fucking, fucking, I love Shiakara.
I don't even know how to spell that.
Mordred, one from Arc Knights. Who's the other two? I think. I don't know who the Black Armored one is. They look Final Fantasy.
They do look Final Fantasy-esque.
And
But
My
I
answer
don't
still stands.
know because the armor looks Final Fantasy, right?
it does.
It looks like the evil Empire power armor, right?
It does, but it isn't.
I know it gives off that aesthetic, and I'm trying to figure that out myself. Let me check the comments.
Yeah, we've got in the top left Mordred, in the bottom right Arc Knights.
Bottom right. You mean top
Yep.
right?
Nope, bottom right Arc Knights.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting what Arc Knights was. Sorry.
Don't know who's in the top right.
Let's see here.
Man, this game is just really entertaining.
Every day, I swear I see more and more cursed snail videos.
Every day we stray further and further from God. Huh?
You smell further and further from God.
Good, because God is stinky.
Wait, sorry, I got distracted because apparently Taco Bell's Republican. What? I
You
smell like
smell
something?
further and further from God.
Oh, I mean, obviously. Do you know who I am?
A slice of cheese masquerading as a slice of bread, masquerading as a person, masquerading as a blib who was actually, in fact, just a Kenku this entire time.
Mildly. You're a few off, but it's okay.
Okay, so we have blah, blah, blah. Ah, yes. So, Rib, so you all three are planning your trip up to the capital and to figure out a way to get to the mainland of Franca. How are you guys going to be preparing for the journey?
Well, you see,
Your face.
we're gonna be ready by simply just I don't know, fucking I'm grabbing the pucks. I'm grabbing the pucks and Morticia.
Okay, so Brib, you're preparing Morticia. You have all the pucks in your little satchel. In your Brib bag.
Brr-brr.
Giuseppe, how are you preparing for the trip?
I get my sword ready. I polish my armor.
Very nice, very nice. Mary, how are you preparing?
I don't think Mary's doing anything particularly special other than what she normally does.
So she goes through her routine for the night. All right. So we'll say that Bonnie is doing Bonnie things, Benoit.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right. So
With the heels, it's very important.
we're discussing very important tavern things. Let's see here. Ah, yes. So you guys are finished. So it is now the next day. As Brib, you already have Morticia ready to go, I imagine.
I was waiting to go investing, uh, since the day prior.
So Morticia's just been sleeping outside with you sleeping on top of her.
I'm on top of her crown and everything.
Yes. You've made a tiny brib nest on top of her
I have a
crown.
question.
Yes.
Maybe.
Do mosquitoes go after the blib?
I'll
They can
have to
try.
consult the ball.
The ball. They can certainly try.
That's what I call my D100. Because it's about middle to late spring at the moment. It's middle spring actually, so
I just want to know if they dare.
No. No, they don't, according to the ball.
That
They're too
tracks.
scared of Morticia.
No, I think they just I think they just fear you.
No, according to the ball, which rolled 8, which I roll. Basically, they just don't go after you, period, no matter what you do. They are completely terrified of Brib.
I don't even know what I did to the mosquitoes, but all right.
One of them once sucked your blood and spontaneously combust in golden file.
Yeah, that checks out.
And the others freaked out.
Since that day, there has been a moratorium on your blood. I don't know if that's right. Either way, basically they don't want your blood anymore. They're too scared.
Oh, what a shame. I'm sure they want to play. Burn, fuckers, burn.
But effectively, no matter what happens, they just won't go after you. So Brib, you spend the night sleeping fairly soundly.
Based.
As Mary and Giuseppe, you two wake up.
Mhm.
And you see Brib you guys head out, and you just see Brib sleeping on top of Morticia.
I still don't wake up first. Nor will I ever.
He's just sleeping there on a little nest he made on Morticia's crown as Morticia is sleeping.
Once Mary has breakfast ready, another stack of bear waffles, she really wants to perfect this, and they're still a bit lopsided. But she will bring the plate out to the Brib.
I tell you, Mary, the technique is in the pouring. You've got to manage the pour.
I think, though, it's more important when you flip.
Well, yes, you've got to get it to flip right, but if you don't pour it evenly, then you're not going to get it even a flip.
Oh, but I thought I was pouring it evenly, but now look. It's supposed to be a circle, and instead it's shaped like Brib's head.
It's supposed to be a circle, but now it's shaped like Brib's head.
We'll pretend that we did that on purpose, just for him.
Oh, I hope it makes him happy.
Are you gonna go wake up Brib?
Yes, Mary would gently, like, shake your shoulder. Brib, rise and shine. The early bird gets the waffles.
We'll wake up to that.
She hands you a plate of waffles with fresh maple syrup.
Well, let's go.
Very nice. Peachy,
Brib will
you
look
want
at
to
it.
cuddle?
Oh, it me. Much thank.
So you guys take a little bit to get some food in ya before you all head out, correct? All right, that makes sense. Do you guys inform anyone that you're leaving by chance?
Probably.
I scream it at Grandpa Hori's house, like on our way out.
So you just scream at Grandpa Hori's house as you guys are charging out of town.
Yeah, like
Just make sure there's like a notice put up on the tavern door.
I'm sure that someone did that. I don't know who it was. It wasn't me. But I know I screamed at Grandpa Horry's house.
Hold on, let me make a check to see if he hears you.
Do you want me to do a performance roll and see how loud I can go?
Sure.
Let's see. 1 second. I need to actually grab my D20 because I put it away for a moment.
Of course.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be an important roll, but I really want to use my metal D20 and I can't find it. So, guess I'm using. Oh, never mind. I found it. I literally found it as I was about to use. The universe knew it didn't want me to use the fucking solid copper one. That is a 26
Alright.
for Screech.
Well, that's what he rolled, and I will not say until later.
Understandable. Whether he hears it or not my current concern.
Understood.
It just simply isn't, you know?
Oh, of course. It's below the rib's concern whether Grandpa Hory hears him scream or not.
Yeah, it was meant as a heads up, not as anything else.
Heads up, we're leaving for a little bit.
Yeah, all I say is Grandpa Hory leaving. Take care. Enjoy tavern. I'm sure he's fine. Probably. Right? For the most part. Give or take.
Alright.
I'm sure. Time to commit various federal crimes against money.
So, the new Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy set has come out, and there are various cards, and these cards all have art. And this one piece of art, people are saying is from one of the cards is AI generated. And the more I look at it, the more I kind of have to agree.
Oh?
Let's have a look here.
What the...
Okay, Final Fantasy 9 piece.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. The windows aren't formatted at all. Even the windows up front aren't formatted at all. The door's wonky. That could be a setting thing, but then the stones are not. No, this is AI.
Yeah, no, this...
This is the scene it's supposedly taking place in.
No, it's too wonky to be AI.
Look at that. That's not. No, because even look at the front windows, dude. The front, like. No. This look like. You know what this looks like? This looks like it was a base of AI, and then someone tried to correct what AI couldn't do.
See, what I just like, the lanterns are different colors, and it looks like the windows have brick in them.
Oh,
And
Alright.
then, like, you look at the lowest screen roof, and it kind of just like bleeds downward.
Huh, I can see what you mean. Either way.
Either somebody was going for a very whimsical style and it turned out garbage, or it's AI.
I think for this, because like if you look, you can see the smudging. So no, I don't think this was AI. Someone went for this, tried to do it very whimsical, and then in the scanning, the uploading of it, someone fucked up.
Could be possible.
Yeah, it could be.
Because yeah, with AI, you don't see paint smudging.
Unless you asked it to make that style.
You get
Now here's
and like,
here's
again,
something I'm wondering.
again, the thing. Look at the people. The people are to scale. The hands on Zidane are fine.
That's why I was leaning towards like someone used AI as a base and then fixed it up because I don't.
Thing I
It's
don't get
either
is
it's either someone used AI as a base and then painted over it, or this was just painted and then uploaded poorly.
what I'm wondering is if you're looking at the center building, on the left of the center building's left window, there's this thing there, like just below the roof, and I'm not even sure what that is. It's like a bunch of stacked rectangles. Anyways,
yes.
Like, I would really hope it isn't AI,
We can hope.
Yeah, we can hope.
because like Magic can tarnish its brand all it wants to. It does so regularly, but I do not want Final Fantasy to be marred by that brush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agree. Time to commit crimes. Anyways, so we all get on to Morticia, I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
You all climb onto Morticia as Morticia is moving out of town. Brib, you yell at Grandpa Hori's house. You don't know if he hears you or not. It is like 5 in the morning.
It's just
That is-
dealing his early morning psychic damage.
Early morning psychic damage.
I mean, I feel like that's just a requirement for being a town resident.
Oh god, you guys can create people who are immune to psychic damage by pure exposure.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Wait, who the fuck put a Tesco here?
I have been waiting for that joke to come up.
God damn it, Grave! There's no Tesco. Tesco hasn't been invented yet. I'll simply move that to a different layer because that's actually kind of funny. Alright, so you guys are going to be following the route you guys followed last time, correct?
Probably yes.
Alright. So unless any of you want to make any stops along the way to Camelot, if there's any places you guys want to stop at, we can just do a little bit of a time skip.
Oh, Mary does want to stop by her village.
Oh, of course. So along the way, you guys do stop in Mary's home village. Hold on. Camelot nearby, yes. Bum, 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 bum. So about a week passes as you all arrive in Mary's home village. Mary, you look around and everything looks largely the same. As we remember. What exactly would you like to do?
Mary is going to look to the others. I'll just be a moment. I just need to speak with the elder.
Yes, no rush, no rush.
I have a bad
Alright.
feeling about this.
Mary walks up and she smiles for
You're
the
gonna
villagers,
deal
greeting
so
them each
much
by name.
unintentional psychic damage.
Yeah, so you guys watch as Mary's walking through. The villagers are just greeting her by name. As Mary, you approach. I know I gave him a name. One moment.
His elder Talos.
Yes, Elder Talos.
Mary would walk up to Elder Talos, hands politely in front as she gives a little bow. Good day, Elder Talos.
Good day. Good day, Mary. It's good to see you. It's been some time since you've been home.
We're just stopping by. We're on the way to the capital, you see.
Heading back that way again?
We're planning some expansions to our tavern, and we need a bit of capital. So Bib's going to be doing some investing.
Ah. Oh, I see. I'm guessing you're going to be investing in one of the trading companies or something like that then?
I'm not really sure what he does, but he's very good at it. One time, he went into this place, and I thought it was some sort of gambling house or something like that, and he walked out with thousands upon thousands of silver, and he explained that he got it by investing.
Like everyone nearby who's like in the middle of like either doing a task for the village or just like on their way to do some praying, they all just kind of stop and stare. Elder Talos is like, I see. Uh, well,
All an
I'm
investment.
well. Your friend must be really good with financing then.
Mm-hmm.
He does kind of like lean in.
Oh, I got you this at a market. She pulls out the dream catcher and hands it over.
Oh, what's this? As he will carefully pick it up and kind of look it over.
It's a dream catcher. I was told there's a little tiny celestial spider who catches bad dreams like flies and only lets the good ones through.
Oh, well, this is quite interesting. I'll have it hung up. I'll have it hung up immediately. As you watch him just kind of tie it to one of his horns for the moment.
Mary will then reach into her house. Also, we were in some far-off lands and came across this. She pulls out the frosted bottle full of the pink liquid. It's a potion of bimbofication. Elder Talos, as a wise and experienced elder, do you know what bimbo is? She says as she like puts her hands together and
Man is
steps
gonna
closer.
spit out of his fucking.
He just kind of like takes a moment, looks down at you, Mary. I.
I have to be really careful how I answer this question.
I. I do know the answer to this, but explaining is difficult. In essence, what you have there is a potion of transformation. It doesn't alter your. It doesn't alter you in the way that most transformations would. Not like druid's ability to change into animals, uh, or those who partake of polymorphine, for examples.
Oh, jeez.
Polymorphine. Morphine.
Kingdom's War on polymorphines. I heard it's getting real bad.
No. Maybe you need to get a little bit of morphine in you.
But this type of potion more alters one's body and mind in a strange way. Again, it is difficult to explain, but it, it basically transfers one's intelligence into one's assets.
I don't know if he's taught Mary that.
Melee's just smiling. Talos can tell this is going in one ear, white out the other.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's why he's trying to explain it so simply, because she understands how much of an airhead she is. He is doing his best, but in essence, if you were to drink that, it would alter you in a way of increasing your size in certain areas, as he just kind of gestures, tries to not be like rude as he gestures to your breasts, basically. Like,
Melee would just look and say, Elder Talos, you always said that the true way to gain strength was not with enhancement potions.
of course.
Is that what this is?
No, this is not one in terms of strength, but one's what's the term
But
they
you
often
always said
use?
that one's great strength was the greatest assets to the land and village.
Of course it is. And taking some sort of enhancement to do so is quite wrong. Hard work should always be one's truest goal. But this one is not in that way. It's enhancement of one's characteristics. There's a
A
term.
potion of morality?
No. There is a term that a wandering bard used.
Yeah, jugs.
Do you scream that, Brib?
No.
Ah.
I like
Brib
to
doesn't-
imagine that Justice
I don't
once
think
is
Brib can hear it.
I like to imagine Justice once Bib opens his mouth and just Seppi just closes it.
I believe the term the man used was bootylicious.
You know, I just realized. Oh.
Mary.
So I'm playing this game called Overthrown, and I'm researching gunpowder before I've researched better like swords.
Oof.
Ah,
It's gonna go great.
Like, as he's
Wrought
trying
iron
to
blundy
explain, attempt to execute invalid dev console command bread.
Yeah.
uh, as he's like trying to explain this, like everyone, the rest of you can obviously tell that like the rest of the village is kind of like staring as Elder Talos is. He's trying to explain this in a way that doesn't sound weird.
Man, it's a shame that it's gonna sound weird regardless.
I am going to be completely upfront. If you try to drink that, your... He just pinches the bridge of his nose. Your breasts would expand and your intelligence would lower quite significantly.
Huh?
There's basically a kind of similar reaction from the rest of the village. As he
This is going
says,
so well.
look, this is... I've only heard of this potion ever once, and again, it was from a traveling bard. He said he had commissioned it for. He just pinches.
And I quote.
And I quote, "A fun time with the missus." Mary, please, I do not wish to discuss this any further.
Oh, I see. I see. I apologize for bringing up such bittersweet memories. Please have a merry day.
You have a great day yourself, Mary. As he just
Mary
sighs.
walks back up. She climbs onto Morticia, gets in the reins. Yip yip.
As you guys leave, you just Brib and Giuseppe, you both could just hear Elder Talos just mutter, Sekhmet preserve me from that girl.
Yeah, he's gonna need segment to protect.
Sekhmet preserve me.
As they walk away, Mary will say, "Oh dear, I feel I've made a blunder."
What do you mean?
Well, I fear I've upset Elder Talos. It would seem that the late Mrs. Talos was a bimbo.
Brib is going to spit out.
How do you
had.
figure that?
Well, he said that basically to have the bimfication potion would mean to have a fun time with the missus, and that's something he would always say when he thought we children weren't around.
Oh my god.
What else did he say about the potion?
Oh, well, it's nothing of too much concern, really.
Oh my lord.
This is why Elder Talos can never explain anything to her.
Mary, please. What's the potion to do?
Well, oh, would you look at that cloud? It looks like a bunny.
Giuseppe looks up. That looks nothing like a bunny.
Roll
The ears are
perception
all
check.
wrong.
It looks like a bunny who's rolling around on his back.
Giuseppe, roll me a perception check.
Bunny rolling around her. Oh, how lewd! Mary, I didn't think you thought like that.
Mary York yanks hard on Morticia's reins to the right.
That's an 8.
Giuseppe, yeah, you see that there's a bunny up in the sky. If anyone else wants to roll a perception check.
Yeah. Sure. Let's see. I got a 7 plus whatever that is, so nothing more than a 10, I don't think.
Alright, Brib, you look up. You don't really see a clown that looks like a bunny, but you don't think that that you can really break into this conversation at the moment, as Mary is doing everything in her power to bring things off, trying to redirect the conversation.
She's trying her best.
Alright. So, is there anything else you'd like to do, Mary? Or do you just make a beeline for the capital?
Mary's doing her best.
All right. So so as you guys as Mary is trying to veer off the subject, there is a bit of a moment of panic as the cliffside has some rocks starting to fall down as you guys are holding on to your lives as as Mary is trying to guide Morticia through this without her getting hit.
Oh lord. Poor
Can
Morticia.
I Eldritch Blast the rocks away?
Uh, give me some Eldritch Blast.
Can Eldritch
I've
Blast. Okay, at this level I get 2 beams. So we've got a dirty 20 and a 13.
All right, you're able to shoot one of the rocks as it explodes into smaller but still substantial boulders.
I mean, I get to hit them with force damage and shove them.
Ah, yes, yeah, you took that thing.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Bounce the rock.
As okay, you basically throw the rock back at the cliff as Mary's able to just barely guide Morticia through the rocks.
I bought us time. Yay!
And with that, you guys head for the capital, correct?
Eh,
yeah.
All right.
We've been needing we've stalled long enough.
The party, you guys arrive at the
Do I
front
remember this
gates.
guard's name? I want to see if I remember this guard's name specifically.
Hold on.
For no reason.
Roll me a history check.
That's a 14.
You remember it starts with an F.
17.
It's Frank.
Let's go! I was gonna guess Frank too.
Same.
I was gonna guess
What's
Frank.
the
You were like
most
starts with
safe
F.
generic name to get?
Frank. While we're riding in with Morticia, I'm just gonna scream, "Hi, Frank!"
The guard just kind of looks up as he sees you. It just goes, "Oh, it's these guys again."
Oh no.
I'm sure they love us.
as there, as he just gestures to the pen. This time there appears to be two horses, a wolf, and what looks to be uh an elk in there in the pen as Morticia is basically brought to a place where she can lay down.
I like to imagine that she doesn't even like. There's not a gate for her to go over. She just like walks over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's beautiful. Brib getting down. Hi, Frank. How are?
Uh, I'm okay, I guess. As he just looks to you all. All right, papers, please.
Brib will, I guess, materialize our traveling documents.
All right, reason for being in Camelot.
Investment. Also, Sea King after expedition.
Expedition.
Explore dungeon. Took week.
Ah, okay. He just kind of looks at your paperwork. Huh. Junior Dungeon Inspector. Alright.
And indeed, Master is Armstrong.
He just blinks for a moment. Armstrong.
Mhm.
You mean...
Head of the Engineering Guild.
You mean... They just both the guards just look at each other. One just whispers, "This explains so fucking much." Just wow, that explains so much of why this bird is this weird bird person is so chaotic. What about the others though? I don't know much about them.
They are party.
Clearly, it's just the fact that you're one of Armstrong's students it explains a lot.
And Brib Hildegard.
Rib Hildegard. Oh God. Wait, no, you're not that Brib Hildegard.
Mm-hmm. The one and
God
only.
damn it.
The other guard. I knew he looked familiar last time. To be
I
fair,
told you.
to be fair, it's not like there's any other weird bird people in the mire. I know, but seriously, we should have realized it was him sooner, right? I guess, but like, seriously, he said he was going to go take care of a tavern.
Mm-hmm. We run tavern. It is in. Brib will turn on a dime over to Mary. What is the city?
Mary walks over. It is the province of Barton, under
Mhm,
his honorable lordship, Sire Hoy.
They just kind of look at each other for a moment. Alright, never heard of Barton, but I'll take your word on that. Alright. So he'll just like mark down Brib's reason for entry. Alright, what is your rest of you's reason for entry?
We're with
Names.
him.
What was that?
We're with him.
So same business as him.
Exactly.
Alright, names.
Giuseppe.
They look to you, Mary.
Mary Day.
Mary Day. Professions.
Profession? Oh dear, well, I suppose,
Barkeep for current.
Alright.
Brib will kind of pipe up because Brib is like on edge with Mary.
Alright.
We're gonna give fucking Fred over here a fucking heart attack.
Alright.
Oh, this is Morticia.
Mhm.
She's here to help carry us to the town, and, she walks as a dairy cow.
They both look at the bear.
Their eyes just nearly pop out of their sockets.
They just look at the bear off, look at you all, look to Brib. This is your doing, isn't it?
This is
Named
your
myself.
Of course. Alright. So he just they look at the book. They open it, like one of them opens up the book. Fred looks in it. Alright. No outstanding warrants. No issues with prior visits. Alright, you guys are good to come in.
Nice.
If you want to see the king, you're gonna have to request an audience.
There's a lot more security than the last time. Did something happen?
Mostly, not exactly. Mostly just requesting the king. Mostly a response to, well, honestly, he just kind of leans in. The king's wanting to make sure we have more proper security with things. She's worried about something to do with the dungeon. Something about the Wizards Guild and shit.
Okay.
Oh no, do you think another Wizard's War is going to break out?
No. He just
That
sighs.
last one was so terrible. Those metal liches.
He's in the middle of about to explain metal liches.
Mhm. They were, and they had these terrible metal creatures. She like reaches into the highly marketable Beowulf bag of holding
Which head do you
and pulls
pull
up
out?
Freddy's like right leg.
They just kind of stare at it.
Veil of strange, decaying flesh and metal. It was terrible.
I see. Well, luckily, no. For some reason, the Wizards Guild is always interested in the capital dungeon. Might actually be that time again soon. Don't worry though. If anything, it's just the king being a bit paranoid because the wizards are always after it for one reason or another. But
Do wizards know we have dungeon core and tavern? They can study.
no. He just kind of thinks for a moment. You'd be better off asking your professor about the capital dungeon. We're just guards. We honestly don't know too much about it. Wait, I mean, I know it exists. Doesn't Gregory go after delve that on his free time? Fucking madman, I say. Anyways, you guys are good to come in.
Much thanks. And then Burb will just kind of hop in.
Brib, you hop through the gate. What do the rest of you guys do?
Following the
Mary's
bread.
going to follow.
All right, you all walk into Camelot once again. As you guys come in through what gate was it? Yeah, this gate.
Oh, I hear the music in the distance.
It's always so lively here.
As you guys are once again are greeted by the sounds of the hustle and bustle of a big city, sounds of music, people passing by. There does also seem to be what looks to be traveling. It looks like there's like a procession of people playing some instruments, walking through the street. Where would you guys like to go first?
I mean, we might as well see the king. we should just double check on them. I'm sure they're fine. Probably.
All right. Give me a navigation check as you guys make your way try to make your way towards the castle.
Alrighty. I roll a 16 plus whatever if it has any pluses.
That would be honestly
Survival?
that'd probably be your wisdom.
Okay. So
Mary, would you like
18.
to try?
Holding a what?
Basically just give me a wisdom check to see if you can navigate the city.
Oh dear. Mary does not have good luck with those.
Who knows? You might get lucky this time.
A wisdom check, you said?
Yep.
9.
Well, if anything, Giuseppe's got your back with a 15.
I had an 18. I think we'll make it probably.
Yes. Traveling together as Brib and Giuseppe, you guys are having to stop Mary from accidentally wandering off a few times. As she gets very distracted easily by the sounds and distractions of the city. As Brib, you guys have to move through a bazaar on the way, and Brib just immediately grabs you by the hand, Mary, and just rushes you through it.
Gotta fix that, you know.
We're
We're just gonna get you to. I wonder what the guards' reactions are gonna be seeing me again.
Oh, Blib, look at that, a street bazaar.
Nope.
Oh, look, a yard sale.
No.
There's actual like a sale for there's like a person who has like a bunch of stuff put onto essentially the front
Oh, did
lawn.
you hear that, Blib? That man has an ancient relic from a long lost king in Nigeria.
I'm sure it real.
as as you do everything in your power, Brit, to make sure she doesn't get distracted by that, by the bazaar, as you guys walk up to the entrance to the castle. Do you guys go through the normal entrance or the VIP entrance again? Which way do you try to go?
Well, this time we know we're VIPs.
Fuck, unfortunately you're right. All right, so we're gonna go to the VIP area.
Alright. So you go through the basically noble entrance, as the guards there are kind of like looking at you, Prib. These seem like completely different guards compared to last time. Uh as,
Unfortunate.
as one of them looks to you, uh they just kind of look you all over for a moment, seeming very confused.
Brib will very proudly stand in front of them. Name Brib Hildegard, looking to have audience with King.
They look at each other for a moment. Do you know if we had an appointment for Brib Hildegard today? I don't even. No, I don't think so. Hold on. As one of the guards kind of goes back into the guardhouse and starts looking around, starts looking through the logbook. No, apologies, but we don't have anyone for a Brib Hildegard for today. As he says that, there is suddenly a man appears behind both of them, tall and wearing a very big, bulky suit of armor. As as a very familiar man appears behind them.
Oh gods. Alright.
Does it appear to be something wrong? Oh, Commander! Uh, sorry, we were just checking to see who these people were, as, we're pretty sure that we didn't have a Brib Hildegard for a meeting today. As the giant man looks over you all.
Brib will wave. Brib was gonna do like a really small little wave. What does he do? What does he do?
He will just look to you all. Do the rest of you do anything? Do you guys have the rest of you guys have a reaction?
Not really. This is burp stuff.
Mary, do you agree with the step here?
I mean, that man was making a really interesting offer. You know, like he says something about being able to turn lead to gold and stuff, and so Mary's probably looking over there.
Mary's still looking over there. All right. So, Bonnie, you Mary, you're still distracted as Rib, the the captain of the royal guard, will just look down to you before kind of like moving the two royal knights aside, then looking to then just kind of like kneeling down his colossal frame. You wish to see the king.
Mhm.
Any particular reason why?
We finished dungeon exploration.
He hears this and just kind of thinks for a moment. That sounds like something that would be more directed towards the Dungeoneering Guild headquarters.
Well, during dungeon exploration, found how put this remnants of old kingdom from dwarves, which wish to stay with us in Barton.
He hears this for a moment, clearly thinking for a hot moment before he will just sigh. This will be. I assume that you have convinced these. What exactly?
Dwarven constructs.
These dwarven constructs to move into the town of Barton,
Indeed.
then. Right this way.
I just shattered the guards at the front. Their brains are probably like, huh?
Wait, what? Did the captain of the guard just let them in? I think so. Why?
Is great.
As you guys are led by the gigantic man through the halls of the castle. As before long, you guys are brought before the giant wooden ornate doors. And he turns to look at you all. You remember the proper etiquette before the king, correct?
I'm rolling a history check. That is not within my scope of things that I typically keep on mind. Okay, I probably do. At 21.
Behold, the captain of the royal
10.
guard.
This man, he's a real go-getter. He became an Astartes before the Emperor reunited humanity.
Sorry, I just found this image I had to share because it's so fucking funny. Why is there always alpha legionnaires being depicted with anime girls?
Because they're the most successful at infiltrating the anime culture.
Like, look at this one.
Look, they're Alpha Legion. Infiltration is what they do. If anyone can get into anime, it's them.
He
I am
will.
glad the pun just hit.
And so he will open up the. He will open up the door, and you all are brought in as there is a bit as there you guys actually see two people. Hold on. I have two other. Oh yeah, here we go. As you see that in the room is not only King Arthuria, but also the princess you guys remember and another lady in full plate armor, who are in the middle of an argument.
I'm sure this will go fine.
as as
Oh, that is right. It is the blessed chicken. Where's the blessed chicken?
oh right, I forgot the blessed chicken was here.
Yes, chicken.
Hold on, I shall store away the blessed chicken for later.
Honestly, I think Astartes, if nothing else, could appreciate the sheer stubborn will that is Yokumatoi.
Yeah. But look at this guy, he just grilling.
Mm-hmm.
also, that gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
It's Swagmarius. Then there's just this
Wait.
one.
Asuka, Frieza, and I don't even know who's that guy.
I think that last one is just an internet meme. I think so. I'm not sure.
Also, I can't tell if he's smoky or not, but there's enough around his helmet he could be, or that's just him breathing.
That could be just him breathing. Oh wow, that's really small. Hold on.
Also, look at the Chonko's cats.
Yes, those are very chunky cats. Also, behold the first meeting of the captain of the royal guard and Arthuria.
Okay, but is that his motorcycle?
Yes.
Nice.
Look, might as well allow it for the meme because I just like this too much.
So how exactly did you two
The
meet?
party is now wanted for stealing the
Wait.
guard captain's bike.
Well, no, it's like, so how did you meet the king? Well, you see, I was having lunch at a diner, and she needed my aid. So even though it was against the rules, I exited into her reality anyways.
the random person, random noble who has no idea about half that shit.
He didn't understand half those words. After breaching through the warp's dimensional membrane, I exited into a new fundamental understanding as comprehension and ethereal realigned.
Arthuria just like, oh, he's going on about it again. Alright,
Though the barkeep bade me stay, my will unyielding.
Okay. Hold on, I have
Because
to
it would be something extra like that.
No, it would. Mother, I did not do anything. You decided to put your soap in with mine. Now I smell like girly shit. As these two are running around the throne room, as the other girl is seeming to throw shit, so random objects, including members of the royal guard at Two Spade.
In our defense, they're very throwable.
She grabs this one and she's like, the royal guard's like embedded in a pillar upside
Your
down.
Majesty.
They're like, they just kind of look side to side a reassumed pose while upside down. Just seems to be very nonplussed by these actions as hold on, you guys are more like back here. As these two are running around the throne room until Arthoria slams her just kind of just like stands up and slams her heel into the ground, shaking the room a bit. Will you two please stop? And then she looks out and just sees Alfarius with you all.
I'll do a small wave.
Dum, 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 dum.
Your Majesty, I bring you the adventurers of Barton, as they have important news regarding a dungeon delve that they did. As he then approaches the two girls and picks them up by the scruffs of their outfits, then walks out with them. Just shimmying
yeah.
by you two before he leaves. As you walk past, you just hear him just very quietly, even though he is very loud, even while he's whispering, just, you two really need to stop arguing with each other in the throne room. It's not my fault she keeps doing stuff. Well, maybe you should try acting a bit more like a girl. Seriously, what is with that get up? You could use a bit more pink. I don't like pink! As they starting to claw at each other.
Giuseppe just kind of looks over at Clarence. It's like, oh, that's a nicer sword.
There's just a slight thing from your sword. It looks delicious.
Giuseppe just elbows his sword gently.
What?
Yeah, it's a good thing that other people can't hear that sword.
It's like the sword should understand the gentle elbow nudge of "shut the fuck up."
To be fair, you're the only one who can hear it.
You're cramping our vibe here.
What? It looks like a delicious sword. As Queen Arthoria will once again take her seat and sigh as two of the royal guards just move over to try to pull their companion out of the wall. Come forward. As she just takes a deep sigh and looks at you all. Alfarius said that you have some news regarding a dungeon delve you all did.
Indeed. Found ruined kingdom of dwarves.
Pardon? You
went dungeon diving. Found ruined kingdom of dwarves. They are now staying in Barton.
A ruined kingdom of dwarves. Do you not understand how many of those there are in existence?
No idea. Explore dungeons and make food. Mm-hmm.
According to Merlin, there's at least a couple thousand of those.
This one had constructs.
Constructs are pretty common with any race that involves dwarves.
What was the name of that one guy?
Let's see here. I have him written down. One moment. Joram. Yeah. Joram the Keeper, Holy Protection Golem.
Joram the Keeper. Holy protection of something or other. Forgot that part.
Well, the fact that he found it within a dungeon isn't really too surprising. There are many dwarven ruins in the Mirelands. Apparently, apparently the Maya used to have a few different dwarvish kingdoms. But that doesn't exactly narrow it down. But I will make sure to have the fact of ancient dwarvish constructs uh, added to the Barton registry involving Barton. Is there any
Much
particular details about the constructs? Or about anything?
I'm gonna look over at Mary and the others. Anything interesting about constructs?
They're
Yeah.
delightful fellows.
Do I look like I make constructs? I make the pasta, not the those the things.
Mhm.
Can you give me numbers and types, anything like that?
Oh, wasn't it like 30?
Roll me a history check.
Fuck. It's a 4. Actually,
Brib,
specifically it's a 6. But you know.
Brib, you have no idea.
Brooke was gonna look over at Mary. Amount? Dwarves?
Oh, well, I think there's about 61.
61 constructs.
Oh, no, only half of them are constructs.
Oh,
31
okay.
constructs, 31 dwarves that we have so far employed. Oh yeah, we might want to let her know about that. Burb will like doing a sharp turn back over to the king. Also hired was it which guild did we hire? We
The
hired a few.
Ocean Song, the Ocean Song
We
Masons Guild.
rented the Masons Guild.
Did we hire out their entire masonry guild?
Mm-hmm. They relocated the building.
Mm-hmm. Relocated masonry guild to Barton.
She just sighs. Why? Why is that check out for a bunch of dwarves? I assume that you most likely pay them well if they're willing to uproot their entire building.
God's blood.
Pardon?
God's blood. That's what they call the metal. I'll pull out a couple hockey pucks.
She just waves one of the guards forward as they will take one of the pucks and move and bring it up to her, where she will take a look. This is adamantine. Or no, this is mithril.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yep, that's what
mithril.
they said.
Where in all the lands do you find a mithril?
There's a
Dungeon.
dungeon.
She just looks at you all with complete and utter befuddlement. I see. I'm assuming that you've brought what you've gathered to sell?
Can't tell. Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
Blib, I thought you would be investing it.
Brib is going to look at her and just uh actually want to invest.
You understand that there's not many places outside the dwarvish holds that you can invest, as she uses air quotes, this ore.
Oh no! On one side we have the king, who knows everything. and sees too much. And on the other hand, we have Mary, who was trying to not explain the truth to.
Brib is going to raise his hand. Permission to speak to King. Closer.
Granted.
Brib will go over to the king and whisper. With these, I plan to clear out gambling. Oh, I'm fully disclosing to her that I plan on clearing out all the illegal gambling rings.
She just looks to you, squints her eyes.
I have the biggest smile.
It just kind of whispers back. It just kind of whispers back. Do you believe that you can clear all of them out?
Give list. Will do.
She will clear her throat. I understand. Alright, I understand that. Guards. As she will have one of the guards come up, she'll whisper, and he will look kind of like between her and you, Brib, then her, then you, then her again. Then she just nods, he nods, as he will walk out. As, dear God, they keep failing their strength checks! I've been rolling for these guys to pull their comrade out for like the last 10 minutes.
Well, if I can distract you then with some brief news,
Oh,
Slayer will be happy to hear this. Fire Force is getting a season 3.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I'm so happy
that's
about that.
cool.
I am excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get enough seasons that we get to see the final season of Fire Force, where Soul Eater starts.
Oh yeah, that's
That
a
would be a
thing.
deal.
I keep forgetting the part where Soul Eater and Fire Force are connected.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They are part of the same
Same universe.
universe.
Alright. So, Brib, after a little bit, the Royal Guard does come back and hands you a note, then returns back to his position.
Fantastic.
Alright. Now then, is there anything else you wish to inform me of? As I understand it, as I understand from the reports that I have gotten, from the local lord Grandpa Hori, that
That's what they put his name down as.
Lord Grandpa Hori.
Very distinguished name. I'll hand it.
The grandpa line has been taking care of these lands for a single generation.
Did you know my grandfather was actually of the grandfather?
No shot.
Oh god. Alright, let's see here. As I understand it, with your return, you guys being away, I do understand that the tavern is run down as it is. Is there any plans for reconstruction or renovations?
Big plan.
Mary's
Big plan.
eyes just glow as she walks forward. She reaches into the highly marketable barrel of holding, and she starts pulling out like full on parchments of paper and okay, and this is where we're going to put in the extra curtains. Oh, and with these wonderful things called toilets. And there's going to be one for each of our rooms. Oh, and two for the guests. And then we're going to put in these tile floors. Now, Giuseppe doesn't want the tile floors to chill his toes. So we were thinking maybe we could find some way to like heat the tile floors or just put a fireplace into each bathroom. And then we were going to put in these wonderful stained glass windows for privacy and one of Morticia on the front tavern door. And then once the God's Blood countertop is put in, I was thinking we could take these gems. She holds out the like soft ball-sized gems, and we could like hang one in each light fixture, and it would make lovely lighting, don't you think? And then when we were going to get the rugs in, I was thinking we could get a nice color theme for each of the guest rooms. This is going to be the green room, and this one will be the yellow room. And I was thinking if we could get some lime tree to go with the lemon tree, we could scent them like that, and that would be so lovely. But I wasn't sure if the guests would like that or not, so I wasn't quite sure about that. And then we were going to expand the kitchen about another 15 some feet, and we were going to put in ovens on this wall and more cabinets on this wall. And then we were going to change out the current lights because Brib had mentioned that there were these mage lights and they float, and so there's no smoke or smog you have to clear up afterwards. Now, then, once all that was done, they were also going to put in piping that would draw the water out of the well and send it straight to the bathtubs, and it could be hot or cold depending on how you turn the tap. And they have these lovely little faucet things, and they let me borrow one. See, look at it, it's so cute. And they're going to, she pulls out the wizard sink, they're going to install this.
Jesus Christ!
Like halfway through that explanation, like an elvish man is brought in as he's like looking over all the documentation. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I know it's bigger than the current floor plan, but the dwarves are going to dig a new hole and lay the stones to increase the foundation, and then the elves are going to build the frames while they're there. I think they plan to relocate the Carpentry Guild from Ocean Song to Barton like the Masons Guild did. I'm not sure about the Leather Walkers, but they did say we would bought them out for a while too.
I see.
I mean, she wanted to know any more information that we might have. So.
Poor mistake.
She just kind of like takes a moment. Alright, so all of these look good. What do you say? As she turns over to the elvish man. Everything looks solid for plans and outlines. I assume that you have requested the proper permits to do this.
That poor... What?
Brib will step up again. Talking to Grandpa Hori as speak.
Ah, I see.
He's gonna make a mental note to speak to Grandpa Hori.
All right. So you'll get the permission from your local lord. Understood. Well, as long as the modifications to the property stay within the property line, everything should be good.
Our property line is fucking massive, though.
The previous owner did get quite a bit of property.
How big is the property line going to be when Brib is done negotiating?
Enormous.
Don't question that. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
What's the square acreage of this place? Yes.
How many square footage? Uh-huh.
As she will nod a bit. Though I am confused by what this plumbing stuff is.
Once Brib is gonna think. Outside, or different country? Was it the different country that brought it?
Yes.
different country came.
Roll a history to see if you remember where.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Give
Bless
it a
you.
little bit. Okay.
My apologies.
No, you're
Find
fine.
Jose.
Shield, roll me a history check to see if you remember which country the halflings said they were from.
That is a nat 20.
You remember they told you that they are from the Mayon Kingdom, the kingdom to the east, across the water.
Kingdom to east. Crosswater. Mm-hmm.
Wait. No, west. Sorry, west, not
West.
east.
How dare you?
Apology. I get my cardinal directions confused.
I can't believe you've done this to me.
East? Oh, I thought you said west. Patrick, that's west.
The Mayon Kingdom? I see. We do get traders from there every now and then, but again, I have never heard of this plumbing stuff. They went in on... I imagine that it must be worth the investment in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
When you do return to Barton, can you tell them that that I would be interested in seeing what they have to offer?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Understood, King.
Thank you. Now then, if there is nothing else that needs to be shared, I do believe I do have a meeting coming up.
I hope she didn't because we went through a lot of information, especially the small little bit of information where we literally told her that we were planning on using enough mithril to, I don't know, make a fucking table.
She may have glossed over that. Do you want to mention it again?
No, I feel like that might cause a couple problems. Something tells me. Just maybe.
All right. So with that, you guys are dismissed. And are led out of the castle by a member of the royal guard. Where would you guys like to go next as you guys leave the castle? And find yourselves at this gate once more.
Mary looks at Webb. She pulls out a long shopping list, like she's unscrolling it from the highly marketable bear author folding as she's smiling down at Webb.
Brib will look at her and go, must go invest.
Alrighty then. Brib, can you please roll me a D8?
Brib is just like,
roll
fuck.
big. Roll big. This is how many gambling dens you clear out.
No. This is how many you go. Which one you go to first? Because the king has given you.
What I said was funnier.
No. There's 8 gambling dens.
That is an 8.
All right. So, Brib, you start running through the streets of the city. You know the streets of the city pretty well. As you leave Mary and Giuseppe alone to do whatever they're going to do. You arrive at
Good luck, Giuseppe.
at the first of the gambling dens. As you walk up to the door, and there is a big burly guy standing in front of the door. There is a big burly guy in front of the store, just kind of looking around. He just kind of stops and looks at you, Rib. What do you
Hi.
want?
Wish to gamble. Have things of interest.
He just kind of stares. I don't know what you heard, but mine's not loud.
I'll pull out a one single puck. A shame, truly. I wanted to use this.
He just kind of looks at the puck, just looking very confused. You want to use a piece of rock to get in.
Oh no, he does.
Oh my goodness, he's a stupid. Brib, I don't.
Briv is gonna look at him, astonished at his stupidity.
Well, you
don't
expect the
think the
common
gentleman-
man to know what Mithril looks like.
Alright.
No, probably not.
Do you expect a normal commoner to know what fucking Mithril looks like, Brib?
Mithril's gonna Brib is going to sigh very heavily. Hit Mithril.
Clearly, this is not the upstanding establishment that we thought it was.
Giuseppe,
So-
did you go with Brib to the gambling den and leave Mary by herself?
No. Brib was going to wait for.
Br-
Giuseppe was going to wait for Brib to go inside, then lead Mary off.
Ah, okay.
At which point
So-
I was then going to dip so I can get some sleep because I am out of gas.
Well, they.
Hmm.
Well. While Giuseppe and Bliv were standing at the door, Mary's gonna go find that man who was telling about the 9 Nigerian king.
Oh, no, Giuseppe's looking.
I took all of your money.
Boo.
You lost money privileges.
You lost money privileges.
The Brib has not forgotten.
I'm not stupid. I know what I need to do.
You
Oh, I have 6 grams of weed. Okay, nice.
You can't.
That's something to say on stream.
that.
That's something to say on stream.
In complete defense, first off, A, where I am it is legal. B,
It's medicinal.
it's medicinal.
Uh-huh.
Sorta.
Sorta. You can't just go, it's medicinal, and then follow that up with sorta.
I can do a lot. I don't know if you've realized, but my chaos doesn't really stop. Look, I've
do you
never
wanna
gotten in
try
trouble.
and convince this guy to let you in, as he's like clearly not understanding the value of what you have?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do persuasion.
It's like, okay, that I see you not see value.
That is a 25.
Pulls out a little baggie. How about this? Dang herb.
A dang curb.
Do I look like a baker to you? What am I gonna do with flour?
No. Well, I got a 25 on my persuasion. I can convince him that this flower is essentially gold.
Okay,
No,
what
he
do
gets
you
an
say?
insight check.
He does get an insight check.
What
Can
do you
he roll
say
above a
as
25?
What do you say as you try to convince him that this flower is some sort of like golden plant?
So
Oh come on! I'm pretty
Brib
sure
is
opium
going to
has
look
been
at him and
invented
go-
by this time.
Well, unfortunately, it's not the British who invented it.
Brib is going to look at him and go, traveled in dungeon for 3 weeks. Had to fight monster after monster. And this was part of what was in chest.
He just kind of looks over it.
Has to be good.
He'll take it, then just kind of step to the side. All right. But you better have some actual gold. You better have some actual gold on you.
Because I took all the money, I actually do have gold. watch you losing your gold privileges. Unacceptable. I'll
Just
walk
make
in.
sure that you make money.
Well, that's the goal, obviously. So I'll walk in. And I'm gonna roll investigation first.
Mm.
Because I want to see
Well,
where I
that's-
could possibly make probably the most in a short amount of time quick. Then I can go into
Mhm.
the smaller stuff.
With that, I shall dip for sleep.
Enjoy your sleep.
Okay.
I hope so. I wish I could have hung on longer.
Mhm.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
It'll probably go
Yeah,
on for a
so-
bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, I wake up in time. We'll see. We'll see.
Yes. So,
My
Brib, you
Mhm.
Brib, you come. So you walk into this place. What do you do? As you see
I'm
that
gonna-
this is a very seedy gambling den. There's people of very ill repute, standing around. There is a game of blackjack.
Oh, Ruby is
Dice.
completely invisible right now, by the way.
Oh, I figured as much. There's a game of
Just in
blackjack,
precaution.
dice. There's a betting game based
You know
on
what?
how
No, I
fast you
have
can
to do
stab
it.
your finger.
I'm doing dice. I'm doing dice. The dice will give me luck on my dice.
Hey, wait, PB, I remember I had mentioned finding actual, like dice gambling games. Did you get any of those?
Ah, God, I forgot about that.
I mean, we could take like 15-minute break here for you to find some good ones because I want to see Blib actually do this.
All right. All right, we'll break for 15 while I
Also-
go look for these.
So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do a bit of. I imagine Mary and Giuseppe go off to do whatever, and Blib has all the money, so there's nothing that could possibly go wrong. I'd like
Gonna
Mary to
find, like,
sneak
a
back into the
silver and
palace.
somehow Oh, God.
Okay, Mary, you want to try and sneak back into the fucking palace?
Why are you
Mhm.
sneaking into the palace?
Okay, one, why, and two, how?
Mary has had many siblings, and it is part of our faith to help those in need. The princesses clearly need somebody to help mediate peace between them.
Oh my God.
And the king has done so much for us, it's the least Mary could do. And Giuseppe can't intervene to stop her.
No one can intervene to stop you currently.
You see my plan.
Which,
Ah.
what this in turn means, is Brib is going to have to pull shenanigans again.
Hey, look, we're
And
each having a
somehow
solo adventure.
We're all gonna survive.
I told Bonnie, could you not do a strafing and bombing and torpedo one at me all at the same time? I'm playing World of Warships. The other warships are being mean. Don't you try to torpedo me. I practice torpedo beats.
You smell like a torpedo beat.
Tried to torpedo me.
Did you torpedo them back?
Oh, dang it, they got me. But only just. I'm still floating.
You gotta torpedo back harder, dude. Come on now.
Well, unfortunately, the enemy has invisibility.
Well, have you tried taking that away?
And I sank. Sadness, but okay. What am I rolling?
Hmm.
You're rolling gay.
Roll for me. Roll for me a stealth check.
That's a 9 plus. That is 15.
Also, please, you still have 2 GM turned on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had rolled a 6 on the D8. Here, I can screenshot this for you. So that is 15.
All right. Hold on. Let me make a check. Are you kidding me? Mary, you're just able to pass by the guards at the castle.
I don't know how! She can't spit through any small gaps!
Mary, okay, how does this happen? Oh god, I know it. Mary, you are just able to... You're able to walk with just such confidence that no one bothers you.
She just smiles and walks in, and the guy's like, "Oh, they're back."
Basically, you're walking in with just such brazen confidence that it's like in the military when you walk around with a clipboard. No one's gonna question a guy walking around with a clipboard in the military. Who's gonna be questioning a priestess walking into the castle? Uh, so, Mary, you just walk into the castle as you walk into the castle as you begin trying to look for the princesses. Please roll me a survival check to try and track down the princesses in this giant castle.
Oh no. Wib, you might need to launch a full-scale rescue mission. 13 plus... Okay, dirty 20.
Okay. Mary, you start walking around, walking past various staff, other members of the guards doing patrols around the castle. There is at one point you get a little confused and you ask one of the maids and where exactly you can find the princesses, and she just looks very, very worried. Uh, they're currently in their rooms, the West Wing.
Oh, thank you. Have a merry day.
You have a merry day as well. As she goes back to doing her rounds of cleaning. So you walk through and eventually find the West Wing in question, with you already hear. I don't have this prepared because I was not expecting this.
That's alright.
So Mary, you walk into the room with them. You walk into the room, and what you see is you walk into one of the rooms, and what you see is you see the princess that was in the full suit of armor as she's in the middle of getting out of it.
Well, Mary wouldn't just walk into the room, she'd politely knock first.
Alright, so you knock onto the door as you hear a woman. What? Hold on! And then there's a loud clang, clatter, the sound of something spinning for a moment before the door reopens, before the door opens, and you see the princess, the other princess. She looks quite a bit different compared to Tuesday, having a much more tomboy look as she looks to you. Oh, you're She taps her finger on her cheek, on her chin for a moment. Oh,
Merry day. I don't believe we've been introduced.
No, we haven't. Mordred Pendragon. as she extends a hand.
It is an honor to meet you, Lady Mordred.
Huh. It's nice to meet you as well. You're the ones that went to go see Dad earlier, right?
Oh, I don't believe that was us, no.
Yeah, no. I saw you guys. I threw one of the royal guards and trying to hit with my sister.
Well, I do recall that,
Hmm.
but we came here to see the king.
Yeah, Dad.
I think her brain is broken.
I'm gonna... Zero, let's go!
Mary, congratulations! Your intelligence drops by a point. Mary, your brain starts crashing, trying to understand what's going on. As the woman before you is claiming that the woman on the throne is the king on the throne is in fact her father.
May I come in, please, dear?
Oh, of course. I don't really have anything
Mary
going on.
walks in.
Inside the room is a bit of a mess, but there's pieces of a suit of armor all over the floor. Clearly she had just finished getting out of it. Her sword is propped up against one of the walls near the door, and there is a fairly decent sized bed, with there being a dresser in the corner next to two giant windows that exit onto a balcony, and a few other odds and ends scattered around the room. So
Mary would walk in and just start, humming lightly as she picked up some things, neatened up a bit before sitting down on the edge of the bed. Lady Mordred, I could not help but notice that you seem to be struggling with your sister.
Yeah, two spay. Uh, right, two spay. It's Our relationship is complicated, you can say. In all honesty, she annoys me. If I'm gonna be completely honest, she annoys me, and she's always been like this. I mean, wait, aren't you the guys that she nearly tried to steal? Like, as soon as she got back home.
Yeah, yeah, they are. Oh my god, the 10 history check. Oh my god.
Mary, you kind of remember? It's all kind of a blur. You
Well, I
remember
remember on my
Pink.
first visit to Barton,
No, Ocean Song.
I remember on my first visit to Ocean Song, it was my first time in such a large town like that, and then there was pink and lightning and my blood felt like ice in my veins and the screams.
Y- Um.
And
Oh
then
my
the building exploded. And
god.
and there were the men chasing us and that
Oh, this poor
smile.
you went there for her, and she's gonna end up helping you. So
And
Uh,
it's in my dreams. It looks so
okay,
sweet, but
okay.
it's
Calm
not.
down.
It's
Calm
not
down.
sweet.
Calm down. Calm down. Tuspe has always she's always had a com- compulsion to collect people that fancy her or things that fancy her, that she fancies. She's you're one of many people who she's tried to capture.
Dot 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 dot. Well, that's not very nice at all.
Dad's been doing everything to try and get the get this out of her system. In fact, she's actually gone for about 2, 3 years on to try and work this whole thing out of her system. It's clearly not worked. She's also she also loves to try and convince me to be more girly.
Oh, is Mary looks up Mordred up and down, the slacks, the messy hair.
The very much just like she has that kind of like workout sheen to her as well. I'm
Oh,
not really one for girly things, and well, she's all about being pretty in pink.
I think you're both equally pretty.
Oh, thank you. If only she saw it that way. I just don't like the stuff that she likes, and she doesn't like the stuff I do. I love practicing with my sword and, well, hitting shit.
Oh, I think you'll like my dear friend Bonnie. She also likes practicing with her sword and hitting things.
Oh, really?
In fact, she's has this cute technique where she leaps 20 feet into the air and then brings down the sword with enough force that it cracks the ground for 3 feet around her.
Completely normal actions.
She just gives like a bit of a whistle, just, wow. I didn't know anyone outside the family could do anything like that.
Mm-hmm. She also likes quite large blades. It's similar to that lovely big blueberry man's.
Big blueberry man? Oh, you mean Altharius?
Yes, that's him. Their swords are similar in size.
Oh, he doesn't use a sword. That's a spear.
Mary just thinks about that massive slab of metal.
Oh, the hilt,
Can I
it
use it as a countertop?
collapses. The hilt of it collapses into the shape of a sword.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently it was a gift from his what was the word he used? Primarch? I think that's just his own word for his dad.
well, Primarch sounds like a very masculine and strong name. I'm sure his father's a very proud and honorable man.
Well, I mean, apparently he took his father's name, so yeah. But yeah. Oh, but yeah. Alfarius, he uses he has that's his great spear he uses.
Mm-hmm.
I know it looks like I
I
know it looks like a
noticed,
sword. It's weird, trust me. Even I was confused.
I noticed you both seem to carry yourselves in similar regard. Did he help teach you to wield this blade?
Oh, yeah, no, he did. He
Mm-hmm.
helped taught me when I was younger, and well, so did Dad. But well, they both had a hand in teaching me.
Uh-huh.
Tuspe never really liked swords. She was more. Well, okay, technically she does carry a blade. It's that umbrella she always takes everywhere. But she more or
Oh?
less the inside the umbrella is a hidden blade.
Oh. Oh, so you two practice bladesmanship together.
No, no. Last time we tried sparring each other with our blades, it brought down a wing of the castle. Dad got mad at us.
Oh dear. When was this?
Uh, 6 months ago? No, not 6 months. About 5 or 6 years ago.
I see. So you spend a lot of time with Alpharius and your father practicing swordsmanship?
That, going on adventures. Dad really wants me to be ready for when the capital dungeon opens up.
I see. But Tuspe doesn't do these things.
No, she actually don't even know what she likes to do.
Hmm,
The thing is,
I see.
Dad, it's as much as Dad wishes that we could both be contenders for the crown. Dad doesn't really like the idea of Tuspe being next in line for the crown. As much
Oh,
as we both hate to
goodness.
admit it, we don't think that she'd be able to do it without accidentally kidnapping half the kingdom.
You know, on a bright side, if she kidnaps half the people, all those people are at least housed and fed because she has to be responsible for them.
Mary stands up. I
That's
see.
But
Lady Mordred, could it be that your sister might be jealous of you?
what does she have to be jealous about?
Well, as you've said, your father has chosen you for the crown, and you both go on great adventures and you practice the sword together. You are clearly very close, but it seems like your sister has far less time to spend with your father, and that she's nowhere near as close as you are, and you don't seem to trust her to take on the family lineage. Maybe she feels upset by these things, and she's trying to connect with you in the only way she knows how.
Uh, she just seems to think for a moment. Huh. Well, the main thing is that main reason that
stop
Dad isn't
kidnapping
really
people.
that close with her is because of the kidnapping. Eh,
Maybe she wants somebody to be with her the way you are with your father.
hmm. Maybe. I mean, she does have Pod, but it's more of an ancient dwarven construct than anything. She got that little thing that flies behind her all the time.
Oh, when was this?
She got it for her 5th birthday, I think, from the Dwarven King.
Oh,
Apparently, it was something they found, and they couldn't really find a use for it, so they decided to give it to my sister as a birthday present. It's been with her ever since.
well, that does sound like she keeps those that matter to her close.
Hmm, that does sound like it. Again, me and Dad are just worried about her just taking people and everything. Again, last time I actually have been wanting to see if we can we can actually spar again, but Dad's forbidden it since the last time. Like I said, the whole wing of the castle being destroyed.
I see. So, when she tried to partake in your hobbies with you, she was punished for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It does seem like it.
Maybe she doesn't have the same control and disciplines over it because she never got to train with your father the way you have.
Does help that. To be fair, it does help that I have been getting training since I was young, and Alvarius has always been there to help. Though, thing is, she often spends more time with Merlin,
Oh?
our court wizard.
Oh, I see.
So, I always thought that she was more interested in magic than anything. Given that it was often her that she hanged out with a lot.
Oh, did you say her?
Yeah, my sister.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, the way you said that, it made it sound like Morlin was the whore.
No, Merlin's a guy.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Because you said she hangs out with whore more.
No, I met him. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
my complete bad. Well, yeah, she does hang out with him more often than anyone. Again, we've always thought that she was more interested in magic. I never really questioned it, I guess. Dad always said that if she ever wants to, that she'll let her do what she wants, but just she hates the whole taking people from places thing.
Do you know where Morlin is right now?
He's currently in his tower, preparing for a wizard conference.
Mary nods as slowly stands up. Oh, it has been lovely talking with you, Lady Mordred. I think I shall go see how Sir Merlin is doing.
Alright.
Here, she reaches into the bag and pulls out a steaming plate of waffles. Here, compliments of the Belly of the Beowulf Tavern in Barton. Have a merry day, dear.
She looks very confused at the steaming pile of bear waffles with fresh maple syrup and butter. How did you...
Oh, it's this highly wonderful thing. It's a Beowulf of holding, you see. And whenever you put things in it, they just stay fresh. I've used it for supplies, and laundry, and foods. Oh, but don't try to stay in it for too long. There's not much air in it.
Oh, it's a bag of holding. Wow.
Yes, but we've sewn a cute little Morticia on it, and that makes it a Beowulf of holding.
Morticia? That looks like a bear-off.
She gestures to the hand-embroidered Beowulf.
Yeah, it looks like a bear-off.
Her name's Morticia. She's the mascot of our tavern.
Huh. That's a first.
I think she's outside the city gates in the tavern, in the stables right now.
Huh. I'll have to go check her out later.
She loves company and also belly rubs and ear scritches.
She just like thinks for a moment. Wait a minute. What's a bear-off doing in the mire?
And with that, Mary will slip out of the room and make her way to the wizard's tower while we cut back to Brib.
Yes, we cut back to Brib, as I have found a dice game. As we are going to go with Grip. I could not find one that we could both play, like an online game. I tried looking for one, but all of them required an account and spending actual money.
Oh, I was just thinking you could look up rules for dice games. That's why we could actually roll the dice.
Yes, we're going to be playing this one that I found. But I'm going to be lowering that to 5 silver pieces to buy in. So Brib, you go to the dice table, as you see them have as they see they have a cup with 2 dice, d6s, and there appears to just be the table manager and then you, as he looks to you, Brib. Just kind of glaring, looking you up and down. What do you do? Brib?
Sorry, I forgot that I muted myself.
Ah.
I grabbed my 2 metal d6s, and so I am prepared.
Oh god.
Um, and I'm rolling already, starting off really well, so I'm gonna be really happy soon. What I'm gonna do, I will take out a single gold piece and place it down. Looking to buy in.
The table manager will nod, looking at the gold piece, just raising their eyebrow. Where'd a kid like you get gold?
I will pull out a small puck. I sell mineral.
What the fuck is that? As he just looks at the mineral, very confused. Looks at the puck. Very, very confused.
No worry about it. Just know it mineral. And I'll put it away. I've deemed that this place doesn't have enough money for me to be betting in with mithrils, unfortunately. But that's not going to stop me.
Alright, he explains the rules of the game. You have to roll either a 7 or a 12 for you to win, and when you do win, you can double your bet. You can win double or nothing by adding another d6 and trying to roll a 7 or a 12.
Okay. Well, the additional d6 would either have to be a 1 or a 6 for it to win. Okay. All right. Brib will nod. Understood.
All right, good. As Brib, if you do not mind, can you use the dice roller so Slay can see the gambling?
So we got 2d6. Unfortunate.
Rotten luck. As he will take the gold and pocket it.
I will take out. It's just 1 silver to buy in.
5 silver.
5 silver. I'll take out 5 silver.
And rotten
5
luck
more.
once again.
And 5 more. And 5 more.
Rotten luck. There you go. Now, as he holds up as he will hold up 3 to 2. Hold on. This. Sorry, I forget odd things like this.
Mm-hmm.
As he will pull out down 5. He'll pull out 2 more silvers and 5 coppers. Alright. Now you can go double or nothing.
I'm good. We'll go on. Brib is realizing that this one is probably one of the more disadvantages. Unfortunately.
Do you accept the payment, or do you just and continue, or do you go to a different table?
I'm gonna go to a different table.
All right, so you take the payout of 7.5 gold.
Yep, I didn't really make a whole lot. In fact, I lost. So, that's fine. Next, we'll go with blackjack. Fuck it.
All right.
Blackjack made me filthy rich last time, and I'll try it again this time. All I have to do is bluff. I can probably out bluff these guys, right? Probably. Let me know what I gotta roll.
All right, hold on. Actually, hold on. I think I actually have a thing for us to use for this.
Ooh.
A thing?
Yes. We'll be using this.
That is a thing.
Yes.
Alright.
For Mary, hold on. I will quickly just stream this queen. All right.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't need to see. Mary is wandering through the halls to navigate her way to the wizard's tower.
Of course. Oh, there we go. All right. We'll be starting. All right. Make your selection. As you are now playing against someone. Oh wow, this is actually a really good hand.
I'm confused. Wait, what's the middle? Oh, the
Oh,
dealer.
yeah,
That makes
dealer.
sense.
I wish I could play the dealer.
Okay, I got real confused. All right, now I kind of know what I'm doing. Alrighty.
Alright.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay.
Hit. Hit me. Ah, shit.
I mean, hey, PP, you can just play the other guy, the guy who's also playing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Nice. I won that one.
Yeah, Brip run
That means I'm
one.
at 1245 because I bet 250 on that one. I couldn't understand. I understood it at that point. That one's 100.
All right. Oh wow. All right. Gonna stand. Ah, you got 21.
Yup.
Wow, you are really clearing out this guy. Oh wow, equal.
Mm-hmm. I lost nothing, which means I can continue to bet.
Rip, continuing to
I
bet
actually
more and more.
Wait, I actually got my 250 back. Plus none. Oh boy, this is gonna be troubling for them. If I treat this one. That is 21.
Alright, hold on. Hit me. Hit me. Ah!
Ah, you bust.
Damn it, I went one over. Pulled 2 6s in a row.
I'm at 1845. What's the reaction to the
To Brim just keep pulling good hand after good hand.
I sit down, I'm just getting good.
Just complete disbelief from all of them.
I think no. Yeah, bust. Sad.
Well, that goes to
I
the
wouldn't have won that
house.
one either way.
Alright. Hit me. Hit me. Ah! Well, we both busted.
Oh yeah. I got a 10 immediately off rip, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, I got an 8 to the queen.
That is unfortunate. Yeah.
Wow, immediate 21.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, he wasn't even allowed to pull. Okay then.
Wait, both went over.
Oh no, I think it's because I had more negative points.
Okay. So I won that. Fantastic.
Yes. You completely sweep over the other guy as you do the cards.
You know what's funny?
What?
I was rolling my d20 as I do. I was kind of just like, all right, what is my dice telling me right now, right? And right when you sent the link, my dice landed on 20.
Of course it did.
What great times, great times. So I cleared out the blackjack. How much money did that total out to be?
That totaled out to the blackjack table was using coppers for the most part. So that totaled out to be about 30 silvers.
Okay.
As the dealers
I've
and
made
everything
back
for
my
the different
silver.
games are starting to like growl at you.
I've made back my silver. I need to make back my gold. Which ones are the other ones?
There is a game involving uh not trying to stab your hand.
I'm gonna do it.
The pay-in for that one is 2 silvers.
I'll pay 2 silver.
All right. You pay the 2 silvers, as the guy who's operating it will just give a very toothy smile
Fantastic, fantastic.
as he will hand you the knife, and the singing begins.
Oh, let's go. Is it a
It-
performance? Please
Uh,
tell me it's a performance.
It is a performance check as you try to keep in line with the beat of the song. I have all my fingers, the knife goes chop
The
chop
knife
chop.
goes chop chop chop. And
Roll me a performance check.
That is a nat 20 because I fucking do it. That comes out to a total of 31, by the way. They play that beat and I am going.
Brit, you just go at, you're just starting to go at like ridiculous speeds as you sing along to the song, and they're all just like, the guy who's running it was like looking smug in the beginning. Now he's looking like absolutely horrified.
It continues to get faster the longer I go.
Yeah, no, definitely just. As you're going so fast, it's like all the other people at the bar, at this like gambling den are just like staring in complete and utter disbelief.
I think I broke the record.
Yes, definitely.
I'm not stopping, by the way, until he tells me.
He's just standing there, just very, very concerned. As eventually, after about 20 minutes, the song ends. They start singing as
The sounds that I was making barely sounded like sounds at the end because I was going too fast. Okay, go on. Sorry.
No, basically, as they all just kind of look at you and just kind of as they all just kind of look at you, unsure what to say or do, as you're given 2 gold and told, get out. And given 2 gold and told, okay, get the hell out of here.
What? Favorite song? What wrong?
They just look at you, just get out of here.
I made my gold back, I guess. I only really made a gold. Is that really all they had? Time to go to the next one, I guess. Poor fucks. Brib does not think highly of them.
No, that is completely fair.
Cowards. You can hear Brib like mutter under his breath as he's leaving the fucking
You cross that then off the list as he's just grumbling or cheapskates not having enough.
Go into the next one.
All right, roll me a d7.
I rolled a d8 and I got a 7. Does
That works.
does that work? Alright. Fantastic. They call me Mr. Boombastic. Semi-fantastic. Well,
Oh my god. So I was just looking over at Twitter and I just see this. If you look in general, why does this give such Lillian Cheam energy?
Oh boy. What do you send? Let me
Like
see
in
this.
general.
What's the scene?
I don't know why. This feels like something a Lily Berry Chi would happen.
Wood. Oh shit! I got 7 grams, not 6.
Damn.
Fucking finding
The
shit.
secret self-replicating Graham.
Hey, when I streamed, fucking, I never got questioned about what I was doing by Steve, not Steve, Twitch. So I shouldn't question it now.
Alright, alright.
All right, so I go to that gambling den.
Alright, so you head over to the nice gambling den. You're all that. Alright, so Brib, you look at what looks to be a charity, like a charity house. As you double check it to see, yeah, no, this is the right place apparently, according to the note you were given. What do you do?
Sorry, I fucking spaced. So I'm gonna walk over to, I guess, the head person of the charity.
Alright, so you walk in, and there is a, oh god, what did I write down? Hold on, I have it noted here, give me a moment. Ah, there we go. There is a halfling, who looks to be in charge of this. As, the halfling is in in the middle of organizing a few of the different individuals in preparing some goods to be given out to the peop to the to the people of the Camelot that are less fortunate than others.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Well, as any good citizen, I'm gonna start sniffing around to see if I can see any shady shit where they're not actually helping them, because I'm not gonna steal from people who are stealing from people who just want to gamble to give to the poor, but I am gonna steal from people who are just stealing from people. I got morals. Ish.
Oh, ish.
Hey, PB, I'd like to do something. I don't know if this works.
Oh.
But as Mary's wandering around looking for the wizard's tower, I would like her to take a moment to just offer up a blessing to her goddess to, aid Brib in his worthy investments. I can't offer him divine guidance because he's out of range, but I can still pray for him.
No, you can do that. You could offer him a prayer.
Oh boy.
Basically you offer him an inspiration.
Oh, let's go. I get
As you offer a
inspiration.
prayer. Brib, can you give me a investigation?
Dirty 20.
Alright. Brib, as you're kind of sniffing around, you actually do find that one of the closets has a false back.
Mm.
You realize that one of the closets
I'm
has
gonna
a
open
false
it.
back. opening up this false back lets you see that there is in fact that looks like there is a closet gambler's area that appears to have only two games: betting on cockfights and poker.
Cockfights and poker.
Yes.
That's a combination and a half.
All right. Well, because it's funny, I want to see if I can clear them out from cock gambling. I feel like it'd be fucking great.
All right. So you walk up to the to the person who looks like they're in charge of the cock gambling. God damn it.
Am I wrong?
No, it's incredibly funny. So you walk out. So you walk up to them. They look very confused. And they're like, okay. What are you offering? What are you offering as collateral?
I'll pull out the gold piece that I won from the previous folks.
All right, who you betting on? As he gestures to a large board with what looks like 15 different fights planned.
Ooh, I need names.
Hold on. I think
I'm not basing it off of anything else other than names. I don't care about their stats. I don't care about whose generational lineage of breeding cocks. I don't care.
My family has been breeding cocks for generations. Armstrong, please, you can't just say that.
It's the Armstrong technique of named cocks. He knows. It's obviously you got to go based off of names.
Hold on. I have. Fuck. Hold on. I thought I had a whole list of names. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so in order. Hold on. I have to. Hold on. I have to. Give me a moment. So in order, we have Clara Cluck. Clara Cluck, Dopey. Dopey, Alarm Clock.
Dopey alarm.
Chex, Holly, Ghost, Earl, Fabio,
Earl is fucking great.
Mr. Feather Rex, Mr. Feathers Rex. Let's see here. Eggsworth. Oh, where was it? Yeah, here we go. Eggsworth. Phoenix Fight. And lastly, we have a Public Nuisance.
Oh no, not the public nuisance.
So here is the full list of names of all the cocksfighting. Wait, damn it! I listed it out in the wrong place. Hold on. I was in a different chat. I was in the wrong place. Hold on. Where the fuck did I place all that?
Mm.
Hold on. Hold on. No, seriously, where the fuck did I post all that? Seriously, where the fuck did I put it? I'm actually confused now. Because apparently I was tabbed in a different server and didn't realize it. Damn it. I hate it when I do this because it's just so annoying. No, not there, not there. Did I put it there? Did I put it there? Let's see, where did I put it? Oh, actually, I put it in there. Okay, found it.
Well, let's go.
Again, apologies for that. I accidentally sent it in an entirely different server.
Understandable. Happens to the best of us.
Yes, here is the list of the chickens.
Mr. Feathers Rex.
Honestly, I'm very drawn to that one. I'm gonna go with Mr. Feathers Rex.
All right, how you're gonna put a gold on Mr. Feathers Rex?
Yep.
All right, so you wait about 20 minutes until his fight comes up. As all the people around you were cheering on, as it is Mr. Feathers Rex versus Eggsworth.
Oh yeah, Mr. Feathers Rex has to win this. Come on. Eggsworth is good. Don't get me wrong. But Mr. Feathers Rex, come on, come on.
Alright, I'm going to have roll whoever rolls highest wins. Mr. Feathers Rex barely beats Eggsworth. With
Hey, barely still wins.
a 2-point difference. Mr. Feathers Rex beats Eggsworth in the 5th round.
Brib will do like small claps, just yeah, yes.
The chicken is brought back into its pen and continues on to the next round. Do you continue to bet on Mr. Feathers Rex?
Who comes with him to the next round? So I'm assuming it's like a knockout style.
Yes. Next up is Alarm Clock.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Against Mr. Feathers Rex? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on Rex.
Alright. Mr. Feathers Rex wins that handily, as your bet The betting pool for Mr. Feathers Rex is now up to 15 gold divided by 5 people.
Did Soviet went to sleep?
Oh, he did?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, I mean,
We don't know if he did or not.
I thought you were telling me he did. I was like, oh, did he? No, he's still
I was
up.
asking.
No, I know.
He is?
He's on his other account.
What other account?
Oh, well. If you don't have it, then you don't have it. Don't worry.
Okay, can you message him then? Because I need him.
He says he's very comfy in bed.
Well, I have, just message him. Alma has 2 gallons too. Just message him this. Just 2 gallons too. Alma has 2 gallons too.
Okay.
He will understand.
All
I
right.
can understand him.
As as Mr. Feathers Rex continues on to the next round against Clara Cluck.
I'm gonna stick with Rex. I trust in Rex.
All right, you trust in Feathers Rex, okay? Just barely beating out Clara Cluck.
Oh wait, you guys are in D&D and in stream. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Who's he up against next?
Sorry, I'm rolling.
I'm adding a gold to it.
You're adding another gold? Okay, with all the other bets, that'll bring it up to 20 gold, divided amongst 5 people. As the bets for Mr. Feathers Rex keep going up, baby! As next up, he'll be going against Public Nuisance!
Hold on. I need to. Okay, we'll stay with Rex. We stay with Rex.
Your math rocks have decreed it. And Mr. Feathers Rex continues on to the finals.
Oh shit!
At this point, Mr. Feathers Rex is very tired looking, and looks like it looks like he only has a little bit left in him. As he'll be going against his challenger, Chickosaurus.
Can I play a melody in the place? And by melody, I mean like essentially just rock at this point.
Sure.
Fantastic. I'm trying to revitalize them. That is a 27 for performance.
You start filling the place with rock as Mr. Feathers Rex is refilled with energy.
Come on, boy. You got this.
Alright. And do you increase your bet at all?
I'm gonna add an additional 2, so I'm at 4 gold.
Alrighty then.
I want to make sure that I get majority of it if it happens. But we'll never know.
And with a very complex and fight-filled battle with Mr. Feathers Rex losing a leg and a wing,
Oh damn.
but pulling out on top with his customary gizzard splitter maneuver.
Let's go, the gizzard splitter.
Mr. Feathers Rex is able to pull out on top as the entire pool goes to the betters for him of equal of 10 to 1. Hold on, let me go quickly roll up the entire pool. I roll the orbs. As a grand total of 36 gold, 15 silvers, and 38 coppers is given to you.
Hold on. What? Damn.
Because basically everyone else kept betting against Mr. Feather's Rex, and he won.
Let's go,
Wib,
my boy.
Blib, if I've
Uh-huh.
ever asked you for anything, you need to buy Mr. Fezzle's Rex. We need to give him a home of luxury and retirement. This is a like 3 to 4 copper rooster.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna try and go buy the chicken. I'm gonna buy that cock, damn it.
All right, so you go up to the person who's in charge of the cages, and what do you tell them?
One second. Bird will walk up to them and just go, would like to buy.
Just go up and say, "I'd like to buy."
I'll point at the at Rex and just would like to buy. Considering that now he's like severely damaged and hurt, I don't think he's worth that much more to them, but that chicken's gonna live a fucking life of luxury.
Shh. Hmm. Huh. Alright, so you walk up, say they're gonna buy, and the guy just kind of looks over and just kind of squints. 15 silvers for the chicken.
Bird will smile, tilt his head sideways. 10.
12.
11.
13.
Mm. 11.
Hmm. Hmm. Can you roll me a persuasion check to persuade him to let you buy it for 11 silvers?
25. He can suck my left nut.
Okay. You're able to buy the winning chicken for 11 silvers as he just
Fantastic.
chuckles. Kid doesn't know that thing's like a dime is a copper dozen.
The moment I get it, I'm casting Cure Wounds.
You heal up the chicken to full health.
uh, I'm gonna place him. I'm gonna just hold him like a cheeseburger.
You hold the chicken like hamburger.
And then
Whip,
I
when you bring
leave
the-
because I think I've cleared them.
Yes,
When-
you have.
Obviously there are still more sites to hit, but like when you take
Mhm.
the chicken back to Mary, just let her know you're worried about its health, and I'll cast Restoration on it, and that'll annihilate any diseases it has.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, this thing is gonna live so long.
as much as I'd like to keep going, I think I am fairly spent today.
It's okay. Me and you can handle Mary since Mary's by herself. Another time.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
We'll do
Alright,
that
so-
another time. And Brib,
So I need to.
we can probably handle your stuff later as well.
One sec. I'm just adding the money to the party
See,
funds.
what I'm waiting for is when we get back next week, and just we'll be like, Giuseppe with Mary is like, actually no, Mary gave you the slip, but he's gonna be like, how?
How can the 7 foot tall?
She's only 5'8".
I'm sorry. How can the 5'8" clumsy
5'10",
as hell Minotaur girl who is denser than a tungsten cube sneak past me? That's probably gonna be his reaction.
That thing you do where you take your eyes off your relatives for one moment at the festival and they're just gone.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. So the party currently now has, as of current, 50 gold, 87 silver, and 3 copper.
Nice.
From 13 gold, that's a good profit. Of course, that's only like one slightly illegal gambling ring and under a fucking church, and a peasantry with only a gold. It was a gambling ring. That was a fucking guy who
There
started
has
in a
to be
mom's
a gambling den for people who don't have much, okay?
That was the community bingo hall.
And they obviously don't know how to play their bingo. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, of course they play extreme bingo, which involves you nearly getting your hand stabbed.
I played it just really well.
Alright. So like I said, that'll be it for today. I hope you guys had fun.
Sanjay, it was fun. Have good one.
I will. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.